Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cult of Edward Wrestling Empire. How is everybody doing tonight on this illustrious day, on a Thursday? The first time this show's been starting on a Thursday, so today is probably going to be a little bit weird for me to stream a wrestling thing, but that's besides the point. How is everyone doing? I hope everybody is having a lovely day in chat, and I hope everybody on YouTube is also having a lovely day whilst we are getting into tonight's show. If you haven't seen Twitter or any other places that I usually promote the match card, here is the match card as we got as a list, because in Discord I actually have the match card set up so I can read it from top to bottom, because I am a professional. So the card for tonight's show is, of course, the main event, Mock versus Pentagon in a death match to determine the number one contender for the Empire Heavyweight Championship. And of course, Malk versus Matt Hardy will be happening as if you haven't watched, on YouTube, Cult of Ed Wrestling Season 1 episode, or not Season 1, episode, fuck, I already messed up my job. Season 3, episode, 1, Malk recently, went on Empire, and Malk went on, not Empire, went on Cult of Ed Wrestling and actually attacked Matt's brother, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, I said I'll give a medical update. Jeff Hardy is suffering from a concussion and will be out for possibly 4 to 6 weeks. We don't know when Jeff is returning. Like, it is a long time. Concussions are very serious, and we like to deal with them properly. But Jeff Hardy has sustained a concussion by the hands of Malk from DDTing him on this metal stage in Cult of Ed Wrestling. So we had to, pull him from the show. Of course, Malk then beat Samoa Joe in Jeff's place. Jumping on his chest. Samoa Joe is fine. He hasn't got caved in ribs or whatever. He will be fine to compete next week. But however, Matt Hardy, vengeful Matt, with his broken brilliance, decided that he wanted to come to Empire to fight against, Malk in the honor of his brother. Anyway, let's go on to other matches as well. We have also got Rhea Ripley versus Josie Jane versus Dakota Kai in an elimination triple threat match to determine the number one contender for the Women's Championship, which is exciting. Our third match is also Matt Riddle versus Silverman versus Andro, a normal triple threat match. We also to notice that Pete Dunne, his tag team partner of Matt Riddle, is not here tonight. He might be in England because, he's probably in England to appear on Cult of Ed Wrestling. Who knows? We just know he isn't here tonight, so Matt Riddle was flying solo as the tag team champion of Empire in a singles match, so we will see if Matt Riddle's actually a competitor or if Pete Dunne is just carrying the team. And then also our second match is also a tag team match in the show, and that is the Usos versus the Revival. Both teams actually, very talented people, haven't really got a spot in Cult of Ed Wrestling, and to be honest, the Revival, if we're gonna break the show's immersion for a second, the Revival ain't gonna be in 2K21, not even 21, 22, so, this might be their final shot to, grab that championship. Like, could they make a final stance in wrestling game history? And of course, in the starter, as we can see right in front of us, is Bernie versus Boss Skater. Who do you think will win? Bet in chat. And we are here for our first match here tonight in Tampa Bay, Florida, and it is the man that got a shock win over the semi-tournament winner in Tom, and it is Bernie. And Bernie walking down to the ring very calmly, very, very calculated. We know that Bernie been celebrating in the nearest McDonald's since his big boy win. And bit of Bernie, like, you know, he's been celebrating. He might be off his game here tonight. But also Bernie, in the backstage interview, he said, I beaten one of the biggest foes in COEW wrestling. He avenged his loss to Tom, and he says that all he needs to do is put in that armbar against someone, and that he will make them submit at any stage of their career. And Bernie's making it a guarantee that he will submit Boss here tonight. Boss not having any real luck in the win and loss department, only really winning with like his partner Top, who we haven't actually seen for like a week. So we might need to like see if Top's alright, but like, you know, that's been happening. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about friends. We're also gonna be talking about Mr. Top. Or not Top, we're going to be talking about Mr. Boss Skater 9000 wearing the Empire colors. 160 pounds. Some people may ask, did he get demoted to Empire? And I ask you, what the fuck is a demotion in this? Empire is definitely not a demotion, but Boss is definitely here to stay. So let him find this as his home, mostly because of travel issues. Because this man don't have a lot of money to go and pay for flights, so it's just easier to stay in Empire, probably. But Boss setting his eyesight on the prize. He says that he always wants to go after the flyweight championship, and we all, well, actually, we all know, if you're in my Discord or Twitter, the flyweight championship is across brands. aka Kota Ibushi could turn up very much on Empire and defend the flyweight championship. But we haven't really seen the flyweight champion go on Empire to defend his title. And the referee's starting the bell here tonight. And now quickly, Boss with a jab straight to Bernie, not even letting this man take his eyes off of the prize, and straight away going in for that net breaker. Straight off the bat, and now Boss quickly lifting up Bernie. And now Bernie going in for the double knees straight to the shoulder. And now Bernie now hitting those elbow strikes, sharp elbows straight to the temple, wanting to deal some damage earlier on. And quickly Boss taking down Bernie, planting his face into the mat, trying to like just trying to like take him down a little bit. But now Boss quickly with the knees to the spine and hitting that inverted DDT. Boss letting Bernie get up in the corner, looking for a little bit of a jab in the corner, maybe trying to be a little bit showboating there, but a bro kick from a Bernie to Boss, and Boss has been like, no sucker, and takes him down with the knee to the chest. We know that Boss ain't really happy. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I do not know why they all of a sudden starting to whine, but yeah. And we're going after the arm, and quickly with a big boy senton straight to the gut of Boss. Quickly with a fake out punch and just hitting it with that hook. Boss was preparing for maybe a punch, like just a straight up punch attack, but then that psych out throwing him off a little bit there. Maybe Bernie can get in 2 in a row streak, and Bernie looking for an armbar already, wrenching back. That isn't the normal armbar that Bernie hits, obviously. So maybe Bernie, but you know, wrenching that shoulder back, just cranking it a little bit, and trying to like wrench it back a little bit to like, you know, get an upper hand. And now an enziguri from Bernie, like Bernie using everything he can. We know Bernie's fitness workout that he's telling everybody to do to get into the routine. It's called the lockdown workout, and it's basically how to like eat healthy, according to Bernie. We have reports that many medical websites do not recommend his workout, as it is just eating McDonald's and maybe a little bit of KFC. But like, we don't know. We ain't part of that scam. But like, well, it's not even a scam. We can't really say it because, you know, third party stuff. But you know, we know that he's trying to be a fitness model for all those people in the world who wants to be part of wrestling. And Boss like already going after the arm. Boss fits the role model of the everyman. Apart from the mask, Boss is wearing normal, casual street clothes. And, like, you gotta be thinking, like, Boss setting an example for every man in cultivated wrestling. Like, maybe his wins and losses may not be a great deal, but, like, he still works his ass off. He put up a great fight against MVP 123. I might have you in the flyweight tournament, like, and not in the flyweight tournament itself, but the flyweight championship, and a backdrop driver off the top rope, straight into the canvas. But yeah, like, as I was saying, like, he put up so much of an effort. He's fought against the big guys in cultivated wrestling. Like, maybe in the flyweight division, maybe in the heavyweight division, maybe even in the tag team division. He's fought against the best of the best, and he comes into Empire knowing all of the stuff that he's learned over Season 2. And you gotta be thinking to yourself, like, Boss can have the keys to win if he puts his heart and dedication into it. DDT right there. Again, ring IQ to the max. One. And a 1 count there, but of course, Boss learning the ropes a little bit more. Well, not really learning the ropes again. He's much more way advanced. Bicycle kick. Straight to Bernie. Now Boss setting up something. Maybe going for the Douchingtons. Never mind. He straight up didn't do that. He went for the arm instead. Maybe weakening his arm so he can't put in the arm bar properly. Great strategy from Boss, I will say, if he's trying to go for that. But again, Bernie, again, using more weight on his side. Like, I'm not saying anything, but, like, Bernie definitely on the heavier side than the flyweight division. Like, normal flyweight division members. Like, Boss fits in that flyweight division mold. Bernie maybe a light heavyweight. We don't know, but we know that Boss is now slapping his titties on the outside, taking him outside, taking him straight down onto the blue gym mats on the outside. And now Bernie being lifted up, thrown back into the ring, going in the ring himself, and Boss maybe looking for the end of days. Could he actually hit Bernie with them? End of days, straight to Bernie, go for the cover. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And Boss is your winner here tonight. His first singles win, I believe, in Empire. And Boss, that was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest in his career so far. That text is bullshit. He's had way bigger wins in his career, but, you know, showing that respect anyway. This is what Empire is all about. The respect in front of the crowd and putting that body on the line. Boss obviously put in the work. And, you know, maybe Bernie will have to reassess himself. Right. We don't know. But anyway, congratulations to Boss for his first win here tonight. And we may see a rise in Boss. In fact, no, well, not his first win in Empire, but his first singles win in Empire. Anyway, let's move on to our next match here tonight. And now we're on to our second fight here tonight. It is the team of the Usos versus the Revival, aka FTR, aka whatever you want to call them, because they're in different companies. So who do you think will win? And now the lights have come back on for the crowd, and it is time for the Samoans themselves, the Samoan heritage running through their veins. It is the Usos, aka down since day one-ish. I guess that is fair for Empire because they haven't really popped up for cultivated wrestling that much. And they've been down since day one-ish, technically in Empire, because I think they've been part of the tag team scene before, but I am not quite sure. It's maybe their first match in Empire, but it's episode 5, so technically this is day one-ish. Just a month late. But quickly the Usos getting hyped up right there, showing their teeth. And the crowd maybe behind the Usos there. Usos in the ring. And now the Shatter Machine experts. It is the Revival. Look at it, the Revival pointing away.
At a combined weight of 446 pounds, Scott Dawson.
I know you can't hear this because music is copyright reason, but the song just says the guys go hard all day, all night. Like, if you say that in public, I think people may be questioning you. And there we go. These two are very good at what they do. The best tag team in the world they claim themselves to be. But let's see if that statement proves true. Also, they have like Empire colorish tights. Or like, not tights, but like pants. I'm just saying, you know, mad respect to them for having Empire color pants. You know, Usos versus the Revival, grappling exchange. Oh, the Usos actually getting the better of the Revival. My throat just gave out. Now quickly just behind Scott Dawson. Now quickly trying to reach back on the arm, didn't really work. Going back into a grappling exchange. Now again, right round the back. Now, Scott Dawson on the ground. Big, bold man Scott Dawson quickly with a snapmare into canvas. Now, lifting up again. And now Scott Dawson throwing him into the ropes. And, Scott trying to go for a grapple there, I believe. But then getting shoulder barged into by an Uso. And now quickly going into the ropes. I do not know which Uso it is already. Oh, fuck. Like, is they just got to, like... There's one with a cut shirt and then there's one without one. I'm hoping that this is Jimmy. I could be wrong here in my analysis, but we're going to call this one Jimmy. Jay has been tagged in. And now quickly Jay... going in for an attack on the legs. I will probably be corrected who these Usos are if I'm wrong at any point. Management will have to probably correct me, but I think this is Jay right now. Jay quickly going after the back a little bit. Scott Dawson, and Scott Dawson quickly getting up, trying to rake them eyes of Jay Uso, and then Jay Uso with a freaking Irish whip and just elbowing him straight in the shoulder, I believe. Just being like, you're gonna run past me, go and die. You're gonna dislocate that shoulder, boy. Snap suplex straight into the canvas, and I'm trying to go over there. Roll up though, roll up city from Scott Dawson, using that ring IQ. Well, not really ring IQ, but using that possum game, I guess. And now tagging in Dash. Dash Weiler. And Dash quickly in that ring, being lifted up. Super kick straight to the gut, into the ropes. Has a weird freaking circle, like, cow again on the back of his head, which always, like, weirds me out because, like, why does he have that dot on the back of his head? Is he part of the Illuminati? Who knows? But, like, anyway, to give credit, that was a joke. He's not part of it. He's a wrestler, for fuck's sake. Thrown into the ropes, and now Dash Weiler quickly with that elbow drop, taking down Jimmy Uso, and then quickly trying to go for a punk kick into the stomach, being thrown into the ropes, trying to go for the never kick, and then he freaking got elbowed straight in that kneecap, and then he's like, ow, my kneecap, I'm dead. And then that quickly got turned around, upside down, quickly got the snapmare, and then quickly, just with an overhand punch, takedown right there. Oh, trying to go for that uppercut sucked ass, I'm saying that much. In the ropes a little bit there. Going up on top with a DDT planned into the canvas. And the Uso going crazy. He just went oos. But then quickly tagging in Scott Dawson over here. Scott Dawson with a running... well, never mind. A super kick missed it from there. And also I think it was an Aaron Segura or drop kick. But a triggered suplex into the canvas. No protection whatsoever. Just straight up dropped on the neck and shoulders. And then quickly taking him down into the canvas. One! And a 1 count has been hit for definite. No. Oh, looking like he's going to go after the arms. The Revival always have a game strategy. They always either target one part of the limb and immobilize it completely. That's how they won the NXT Tag Team Champions, I believe, because they broke someone's fucking knee. They have a finisher called the Shatter Machine. Like, I really do not want to take that move. That move looks like your ribcage gets, like, royally screwed over. And quickly with a Uranagi driver, not Uranagi driver, the Rikishi driver, into the into the canvas. Sorry there, I had to quickly ban someone from the chat. We're promoting something that is illegal. And now quickly monkey flip straight into the canvas. Scott Dawson maybe looking for a tag in here. Usos actually getting a lot of offense in here today. Like, that is like very surprising in my humble opinion. The Usos, so crazy. Now quickly the Usos getting hyped up. Lift him up a little bit. Oh, double chop to the titties. Stomp to the back. And oh, quickly with a never, just again, just dropping him down from the back. And just looking like he was stamping on his elbow there. I don't know if that really helped out, but you know. Also getting hyped, I guess. You want to be hyped, you stay hyped, I guess. If not, looking like he's going to get from... And he did. But now Jimmy Uso being tagged in. Jimmy Uso being lifted up into a crucifix. Into like the canvas. And then quickly a 1 count being sound by the referee. The referee, oh, raking the eyes right there. Good strategy maybe, but now going to run over into the corner of the Revival. And now what is he planning? Oh, he's aiming up his shot and going for a big boot straight to the bridge of the nose. The Revival of Scott Dawson getting a big boy momentum boost from that. And a headbutt, the Samoan headbutt. You know Samoans, they have a big ass head. They're going to use that head for like a big ass attack. And a quick like straight to the back of the neck by the looks of it. Oh, and quickly Scott Dawson answered back with a receipt. I'm going in for the cover. One, and his elbow pads are definitely ripped as well. I'm saying that much. You need to fucking get new elbow pads. You know, oh, maybe fading a little bit there. And then quickly being put on the ropes, smash into there, and then quickly with an elbow strike getting out of it. Uppercut that bitch. And Scott Dawson maybe looking to tag in Dash Wilder. I almost said the AEW name then. And then quickly taking him down into the knee, straight into there, trying to dislocate it. Oh, quickly going in for a punt kick. Oh. Going around the arms. Oh, is it Northern Lights with the arms trapped underneath? Oh, quickly with that kick out though. Not really that helpful. Now quickly going in for the tag. And again, the Revival switching up. They've been taking the most damage, but they've been also making sure that they keep switching whoever it is. And now quickly targeting that knee. Just going down and just attacking the knee. We already knew that Uso's best strat is to do the super kicks. And like, what do you have it? They're doing the best strat they possibly can. Lifting up, looking for a Samoan drop. Could this be nailed? Yes, they can. They are Samoans. Now looking in for a sleeper hold right in front of his tag team partner. Could Jimmy Uso lock in that sleeper hold tighter? No, stunner getting out of there. Almost like hurting his head, I think, there. Oh, quickly going in for the snapmare, the basic bitch moving all of professional wrestling, but gets him up into his own Samoan drop, maybe. Oh, never mind, into like sort of a backbreaker. Northern Lights backbreaker right there. Going in for the cover. Oh, and the revival wins off of that. Oh shit, that backbreaker must be effective. Jimmy Uso couldn't answer. And they can't say yeah to that, I guess. That was a nice victory, and what the hell? Attacking the Usos. And Scott Dawson just pushes him out ever so slowly. And quickly, Jimmy Uso is being vandalized in the ring. Like Dash. And then, oh, quickly, Scott Dawson just throws him out. Scott Dawson, minimum effort. But Dash Wilder just vandalizing one of them. Maybe staying a claim to the tag team division. Why is Scott Dawson celebrating when he did fuck all in that match? I have so many questions of why he's celebrating when he did nothing. Especially near the end of that tag. It is time for our third match here tonight. It is the tag team champion, one half of the tag team champion, Matt Riddle, versus the casino owner, aka the Florida Gyms owner. It is the richest and most metally man in professional wrestling, Silverman, and also the witch doctor or tribal leader or whatever you would want to call him. He has a skull that has smoke coming out of it, for fuck's sake. It is Andrew. Who do you think will win? Please bet in chat who you think will win. And welcome back to Cult of Edward Wrestling. We have now got our next match here tonight, and it is, of course, the triple threat match that I just announced earlier, and it is Silverman.
The contest is a triple threat
Silverman.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown.
Wearing the most swankiest jacket that I've ever seen.
Silva Man.
Silva. I like how the announcer said it, like Silva. Now going into the ring, celebrating with the crowd, trying to get there. He probably paid for everybody in this building college tuition fees, like if they're in college and stuff. But we know that this man is the owner of these luxurious gyms that we have been in. We're paying with these men, this man himself. You know, we don't even have to pay him to be in this venue. He just shows up and he's like, look, I want a match on this day. And they're like, you know, we can't argue with Silverman. But what we can say is the Empire Tag Team Champion, Matt Riddle, is here. And that belt is glitching through his clothes. And the bro chants reigning. And Matt Riddle in like 2 matches becomes tag team champions with Pete Dunne as the Broserweights. And you know, you can't argue with Matt Riddle's style in those matches. He has definitely held his own in those matches. Whether or not he deserves to be champion, that is that is forever an opinion. But what we can say is Matt Riddle is here tonight and he is looking to defend that, and like not defend the title, but definitely defend his honor by being in his first ever singles match of his career in Cult of Edward Wrestling. But also another man who has definitely won a match in his career. It is 50-50 on the scores. It is Andrew with his smoking skull. And that man is walking out of here. And already a picture of Matt Riddle is just flashing over there. I kind of want that to be the thumbnail. Now quickly entering in the ring and holding up that skull. In pride, in victory maybe. This man looking geared to win this match here tonight. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a new winner. But at the moment, Matt Riddle, Andrew, Silverman, thing like that. Quickly, Andrew and Matt Riddle go up into it. A quick sidekick to Andrew. Didn't really work out that well. Andrew, obviously the biggest man in this match. Getting the size advantage, and Silverman actually taking him down. Alabama Slam from Matt Riddle to Silverman, which breaks the ropes. No! I think that was a 2 count already. Matt Riddle just trying to kill this man. Straight into the ropes, Matt Riddle throws that man in there. Now quickly, Andrew with a crossbody taking him down. And Matt Riddle probably the biggest threat to Andrew in this match. Andrew has power and size as his advantage. Matt Riddle got the technical skills on the bag. He is a trained MMA mixed martial artist, man. For f***'s sake. He can do this. And of course, we're not going to forget the Silverman is rock solid as he is literally made out of silver. And also, I don't know his strengths. He is small. Well, I guess he's small so he can escape stuff. But also, there you go, he quickly did like a reverse DDT there. So, you know, maybe I should give Silverman more credit than he gets. At the moment, Silverman hitting those strikes to Matt Riddle. They're slow as hell, but because he's made out of silver, it hurts a lot more. And now Silverman looking for a DDT, taking Matt Riddle down to his height there. And quickly with that DDT into the canvas. And Andrew quickly getting back in, not letting the Silverman get a shot again. Just a right hand straight to the face, and Andrew just shoving him down. And this could mean anything right now. Or Andrew quickly with a clothesline right there. A big, juicy clothesline. And now quickly going down, stomp into the canvas, and I'll lift him up again, chop to them titties, and then chop to them metal titties, I'm saying that much. And I'm quickly going in for a stomp. Silverman quickly getting up, it's instantly getting tossed over. And Matt Riddle getting a freaking baseball bat. The bro is making sure the man stays down and just attacking his feet, just attacking those legs, making those legs weak. And lifting him up, lifting up. The gracious man taking him down onto the canvas, scoots around that man. Oh, going for a kick to the thing, and quickly getting punched in the stomach. And now quickly overhand, just tossing him over. I think he landed on a baseball bat handle. Silverman trying to back up out of there, trying to stay away from Andrew. Andrew putting in one hell of a show for himself. And then quick clothesline into the metal, which basically didn't work. You're a Nagi. You are a Nagi. And now you're going to go for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, that almost got the victory there, Silverman. I think the Uranagi is his finisher. And quick strikes again to Matt Riddle. He should not be worrying about Matt Riddle. There is literally a man with a base. That bonk noise. Oh, God. Just taking out his opponents. Now quickly going for the legs, going to switch him over, and now going for a pinfall. What is Silverman doing? Silverman almost letting Matt Riddle figure his way out of there. Well, what if Silverman failed? Oh, Silverman going after Matt Riddle there, but now an hour. Oh no, just landed Matt Riddle on the weapons. And Silverman trying to break that and move up. And the first time he failed, the second time he didn't. And now quickly Silverman using the weaponry around him. Remember, triple threat matches, you are allowed to use weapons. He just knocked out the referee as well. Silverman trying to get the upper hand now, trying to lower down that health after the Alabama Slam on the freaking baseball bat. That is gonna hurt. He's trying to cripple this man's knees. Come on. Matt Riddle just rolling around like a fish. Matt Riddle don't even know what he's doing. He's still dazed. He's still confused. He is flabbergasted. Like, oh, getting up. Matt Riddle was up, but quickly having a sledgehammer shoved up his arse, and now he's down on the ground again. And now going for a pinfall on Matt Riddle. Probably not the wisest decision, as he done more damage to Andrew, but hey, I ain't questioning it. And quickly Andrew taking down Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was just having a bad time here tonight. And now Silverman looking like he's trying to reap the benefits of those multiple sledgehammer shots. Kick to the ankle again. Like, he's just kicking his ankle at this point. There is no possible way. Like, Andrew looks dominant as hell in this match. Oh, Christ. He's trying to bend it over this man. Oh, and Silverman quickly again morphs the sledgehammer back into his opponent. Jawbreaker with hit the dome piece of the silver on his head. And now going in for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Andrew kicks out. Oh, and now looking like Matt Riddle looking for a bunch of strikes there. Oh, quick strike to Andrew, but Andrew just stand there and took it brute force, and now just quickly spiking the head of Silverman. And now going in for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And now we're going to go into the next phase maybe. Silverman getting up, and Andrew just quickly almost like knocking him out cold there. Oh wait, Matt Riddle says hell no and throws Andrew outside the ring. And oh, he's actually going after Andrew, and he just puts him up. Oh no! Oh no, Andrew! Look at his arm! Oh no, just seen that now! Okay, you go out the steps. Alright. Oh no! Andrew may be injured right there. That steps though. Andrew being taken out from there. Now Matt Riddle looking for an exploder into the corner of first Silverman. And by the looks of it, this is going to negatively impact him. And now looking in for a fisherman brainbuster from the bro into the canvas. I think that's the end of this. 1, 2. No, it isn't. Andrew's still moving on the outside. Yeah, he took the brute force of it. Oh no, he's getting a sledgehammer. Shit. And quick, Matt Riddle with that elitist brain in him. Well, not the elitist, but like having like a decent knowledge of what could happen. And then quickly, grabs all of him, grabs his head, tries to maneuver him closer to the ropes, which he does. And now, oh Christ, no, this is the Alabama Slam off of the ropes. On the sledgehammer. Oh no! Just absolute devastation. Oh, Matt Riddle lifting him up. Knee to the face, bro to sleep. Into a suplex. Goes in for the cover. Silverman's still in the corner. He's still breathing. He doesn't even know where he is at the moment. But quickly, Andrew kicks out. A bro to sleep did not end things, although he did drive his neck straight in there, and he's looking for the he's looking for that tombstone. 1, 2, 3. No! Oh, Matt Riddle, god damn it! Oh, and just quickly just shoving that hammer in as much as he can. Matt Riddle having the briefest flow of offense he can, and it just been turned into nothing. This man kicked out, and Silverman now getting all of the revenge. What the hell was that move? Was that Silverman's finisher? I don't think we've ever seen it. 1, 2, and a kick out 2. Matt Riddle now gets up, and Andrew's up, and Silverman gets up. Again, another jab, taking him down. Oh, kick to the gut. Looking for the unprettier spinning tornado attack. Straight face first. Going for the cover. Andrew just watching as he breaks up the pinfall. And then quickly with a forearm straight to the face. Going for the Tally Bojangles. And quickly being thrown into the corner as punishment. Elbow strike straight to the Ari. Trying to sweep the leg. And oh, fuck. Stops the back of the head. And I'll crank in the neck. This match is going well. and puts him back down on the canvas. Lifts up Matt Riddle, looking for a big boy clothesline, but Matt Riddle says no. Takedown into the flurry of strikes. Matt Riddle wanting to stay on top of this match. Stomp to the nose. Oh, boots to the face. This man just kicking him as hard as he can. Oh, quickly straight to the stomach. Another strike. Quick crossbody. Looking for something maybe. Oh, kick to the shoulder there a little bit, lifting him up. Oh wait, no. Matt Riddle says no. Goes underneath. Palin kicks to the back of the head. Silverman looking like he should bounce into the crowd. This is probably a bad idea. Bitch kick! And now Matt Riddle, hammer fist straight to the Silverman's face. And now looking for the bro mission. And now quickly looking to tap out Silverman. Can he get the submission victory? And look at his Andrew looking like he had to break up the submission there. Matt Riddle could have won off of that submission at any given moment. And quickly taking him down with the knees to the gut. A 1 and a 2 count right there. Now going in for a Fredo into the knee of Matt Riddle, straight in the rib cage. And now going fight sledgehammer right to the balls. This man has no children. Oh no! Oh no! Like Silverman looking for punch to the back. He looking for the crossroads. Silverman looking for crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Silverman picks up the victory. The underdog. In the freaking person that is owning this place. And look at this man, Silverman, going up on the top rope celebrating. Silverman making a huge impact in COEW wrestling empire. Jesus Christ. And we are back in LP 123. Looking like he just came out backstage, not even wearing a wrestling attire. He's not even supposed to be here. Who is this man? I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood to gladly hand you tonight. I come out here for a reason to speak about some things that has been happening lately. You want to stop me and downgrading? Fine, but you can do it to my face. You got to do it when you're in striking distance. Oh, he's already setting in threats and everything. Well, he's wearing his mask and he's wearing his paint underneath the mask. We already know he looks like he's ready for a fight, but like he ain't even wearing any wrestling gear. He's just wearing normal gear. And let me tell you something, nobody loves working for COEW Wrestling as much as I do, and I mean it. It's a day in the gift. That's why I can't stand other superstars who don't have respect for this business. Now, if you want to disrespect something I love, then you're going to fucking pay for it. Oh, this man is being passionate about COEW Wrestling, but we already know he's the bastard that turned on the POB. Like, why would we want to be with him? I don't think this clown knows what he's dealing with. He used to pick on people other than he wouldn't give a fight back, but now it's time for the fight back, and it's time for Malk to come out here, whether he's ready or not, to answer his crimes for what he did last week. Oh shit! I repeat, 1, 2, 3. Wanting to confront Monk after what he did to Jeff Hardy, which is surprising because Mock, Edward brought up Jeff's drug abuse, when they last fought in season 2, I believe, and now trying to do that and Mock mocking the crowd a little bit there, pointing around to the audience and clapping a little bit. Very much mocking. And I was just standing there being like, bitch, what the fuck are you thinking? Yeah, point again. Just for some reason, just pointing. It's seeming like he wanted this time. Oh, he's staring him down a little bit there. Mark wearing wrestling gear. He is wrestling here tonight. What does Mark have to say? Repeat 1, 2, 3. Dude, I'm tired of telling you last week. I cannot believe you weren't listening. He wasn't even saying anything. Now I'm gonna school you and shame you and tell you and can't over the rest of the universe and so be it. Truth bombs, I'm gonna drop it, but if that's what it takes to put your mic down, then prepared. Oh, what is he talking about? He didn't say anything. Oh, he took out Jeff. Maybe he's referring to Jeff there. Oh, should it be good? Here we go. Let's just get things over with. Come on. Like, say this boring crap that was already planned to because you had to take promo lessons and then say it away. I'm sure you spent all day rehearsing it because you're no good at speaking to people. This man already going off the chain with the shoot skis. He's saying that he has to rehearse his shit. He's saying that he ain't prepared. I'm in a fun mood tonight. How are you feeling? You could go for a little bit of dancing, partner. Sure. Yeah. Use a little bit of thunder. I'll show you my moves, yeah? Who wants to see a little impromptu dance? What the fuck? He's just now toying with every repeat 1, 2, 3. And I repeat 1, 2, 3. Like, look at this man. He's wearing a mask that has the Punisher's logo on it. I don't think he's in a mood for dancing. I think he's in a mood for killing. Dancing for losers and chump. I'm a cold-blooded wrestler. I don't have time to dance. I have time to play. Dancing is stupid. People move their bodies awkwardly, bumping and grinding like idiots, like sexual perverts. There are no skill. Wrestling takes skill. That's all I can do, and you're just a talented, no-good son of a bitch. I'd tell you to shut up, but we never know that's physically. The next thing, I'm gonna shut you up right here, right now. I'm gonna close your mouth permanently. Oh, Malk is already gearing up for a fight. He may be triggered a little bit there. Oh, Malk looking a little bit annoyed that we already know that Malk has a match, but Edward P123 doesn't really. It baffles me to someone that. Oh God, sorry about my mic. It baffles me that someone believes what you say. It's fine. I entitled to your opinion. I wish you offer yours freely to put aside and face which one is the better superstar between us. Wait, Edward P123 just sounded like he was challenging him to a match. Oh shit! He actually took Malk on his offer. Oh, Malk is now trash talking him right in front of the audience. And headbutt him! Oh, Edward is not backing down one bit. And quickly clothesline from Malk. And now quickly with a ground and pound. Right there, Malk already goes straight after him and another clothesline. Holy shit, get the referee in there. And that man attacks the referee, he's fine, get some security. Everybody 1, 2, 3, Malk. Oh my God, I don't know how that's gonna happen. We need to see that. Edward challenged him to a match and quickly Malk, like, we know they're still brawling at the moment. Security is going to the ring. We can't really show you this, so we're gonna promote this women's match here tonight. Like, dang, and it is it's the women's number 1 contenders match. I can't think. After that, what we just saw is the women's number 1 contenders match for the Women's Empire Championship is Rhea Ripley versus Josie Jane versus Dakota Kai. Who do you think will win? Yeah. And welcome back to Cult of Edward Wrestling. It is time for the women's number 1 contenders match, and one of the people who are in the semi-final, like in the finals actually, for a flyweight, well, not the flyweight, I keep on saying flyweight because that's the only tournament that's stuck in my head. In the Empire Women's Championship tournament was Josie Jane and Dakota Kai, while also another woman who is putting on one maximum effort here tonight is also in this triple threat women's match. And at the moment, Josie Jane hyping up the crowd. Getting ready for a fight in her corner. And this is her brutality, as it is now Rhea Ripley making her way into the stage. Obviously we can't see her yet, but she will appear in like 1 second. I confirmed it. It is Rhea Ripley. And she is possibly going to murder someone. Rhea Ripley getting a number one contender shot. With Dakota Kai and Josie Jane. Rhea Ripley making a statement near the end of season 2, and one of the more like underrated women's wrestlers and underutilized. So maybe Rhea Ripley can make a splash here. At least I hope so. Rhea Ripley staring into the audience and is prepared for war. And now it is Dakota Kai time, the first ever women's Empire champion. Dakota Kai making her way into the ring here tonight. Dakota Kai wanting to regain the women's championship off of Solo, but she's gonna have to earn her way to that title like everyone else. We have heard from Dakota Kai that she is proud of herself for what she's accomplished in Empire by being the first ever women's champion, set up a precedent for all future women's wrestlers. But she wants to become the first ever 2-time champion too. And we already know that Dakota Kai will stop at nothing to win that belt. Rhea Ripley, Josie Jane, and also Dakota Kai referee ring that bell. And it's going to get started, and it's going to get ugly quick. Kick to the leg and quickly kick to the side of the head of Rhea Ripley. Josie Jane with a pure strength there and lifting up Dakota Kai. But Dakota Kai sneaking out of it, and Dakota Kai showing her expertise here tonight. But quickly getting lifted up by Rhea Ripley into a detonation kick. And now Rhea Ripley looking to stomp down on the back, flexing on the boys here tonight. And a stomp straight onto the spine again. Now going in for a drop kick straight to the face of Josie Jane. Rhea Ripley lifting her up. Oh, quickly guided into the snapmare. And a quick overhand. Nope, never snapmare kick to the spine. Rhea Ripley with a cutter straight into the canvas and going in for the cover. One. And the kick out of one. Rhea Ripley. Oh, turning her attention to Josie Jane. Quickly with a side suplex taking her down. And a kick to the ankles. No! Kick to the back of the leg. Now targeting the ankle again of Dakota Kai, team kick leader. And again, locking up that knee. Like, if she can do damage to that knee by positioning it in an awkward way, and look at that, holding on to that leg. Like, if Dakota Kai cannot use her kicks, then, like, what is the team kick leader going to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And, like, going in with the cover. Now, quickly, Dakota Kai, and wait a minute, Josie Jane and Dakota Kai teaming up right there, and here comes the team kick skills. And now Josie Jane quickly going to the outside right there, and maybe a mutual alliance has been acquired by both teams there. This is elimination, I will say that as well, so they too might be trying to get around Rhea Ripley with sustaining their energy. Both benefits for both sides. But however, that snapmare did kind of break it apart a little bit. I'm just saying that much. But Rhea Ripley not forgetting about that team up, going after a big boy clothesline, the same clothesline that we saw Malk do over earlier against LRP123. We have reports though about like that situation. LRP123 has been escorted outside the building. He's not really supposed to be here, so he's getting escorted by security out of the building. But yeah, and quickly going after just face planting Rhea Ripley on that baseball bat. I'm going in for the cover 1. And kick out 1 right there. And quickly going after the legs of Dakota Kai again. Locking in around the head. Trying to crank the neck back a little bit. Trying to crank it. And again, like, you know, Rhea Ripley standing back. And rightfully so. This is elimination. Like, they can get eliminated themselves. Less job for her to do. Now quickly going in for a Uranage into the knee. Right there. Again, powerful offense, I must dare say. Now lifting her up and quickly breaking that jaw down into the canvas. Now looking for a weapon underneath, going into the ring, laughing at the Kai sledgehammer shot straight to the spine though. And just going after the feet a little bit there, just striking down. Maybe going in for a kick, but that didn't really land. Now looking for a guillotine choke. Rhea Ripley looking to try to submit maybe Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai breaking out of it ever so elegantly. Dakota Kai looking for another move right there, but a detonation kick straight to the side of her head. Josie Jane bringing in the street fight style, but quickly gets that chair out of her hands, and now quickly I'll be straight to the side of the face of Rhea Ripley. Oh, quick, like straight to the Talibur Jangles right there. Oh, quickly catching that foot, and now elbow straight to the jaw. Looking for a snap suplex into the canvas. And now lifting up Josie Jane. And going in for a suplex maybe. Into the kendo stick on the back. And I'm going in for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out 2. Now quickly with a forearm straight to Rhea Ripley, drop kicking Dakota Kai on the table, and now Josie Jane looking for a finisher maybe. Oh, looking for a finisher. What could it be? Ooh! Not on the table. I thought it would be on the table then. That was kind of anticlimactic, but Josie Jane avenging her loss against Dakota Kai, but now she is fighting against Rhea Ripley with a dragon suplex taking her down. 1, 2, and a kick out 2. Josie Jane managing to get out of that near fall right there, and now kendo stick being used on the spine, literally right down the spine, just going like, I will break you, die. Just right down the spinal area, and now looking for maybe the riptide. Oh, nails the riptide, going in for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rhea Ripley's your number 1 contender against Solo's Empire Women's Championship. And there we go, that knee strike right there. It speaks volumes, action speaks louder than words we hear. That statement proves true for that moment in cultivated wrestling. Right. Now, like, only like playing the replays and I can find the thumbnail. Which I think I can't find the thumbnail. I'll have to do that after stream, which I should really be doing. Yeah, well done to Rhea Ripley for that incredible win. And Rhea Ripley challenging for the Empire Women's Championship. She will no longer be overlooked, maybe. But we're now going into our next match here tonight, which I think is the co-main event. It is Malk versus Matt Hardy, and Malk already fired up for his match. And we are back in Cultivated Wrestling. And we already seen him here tonight, and we don't know if he's accepted the challenge, but that attack against MVP 123 may have proven that he has accepted the challenge. It's Malk. A refresher if you weren't here earlier on tonight on this, Malk freaking headbutted MVP 123. MVP 123 got up and just instantly clotheslined him back down into the mat and just started punching his head in and going in for another clothesline. MVP 123 has been escorted out of the building. We currently have, we don't know where he went. We know for a fact though that Malk is one dangerous guy in the professional wrestling industry. He's only lost in the tournament, but since then he's been going on a winning streak. He has popped in every open challenge he possibly can, and this open challenge was accepted before the show, and for righteous reasons, as Matt Hardy, the broken brilliance of Matt Hardy, the broken one. I am never doing that accent again. But broken Matt Hardy, he said that he will accept this match in the name of his brother Jeff Hardy, which if you haven't seen COEW Wrestling season 3 episode 1, you should go and check that out, because Jeff Hardy got concussion from this man. Matt Hardy walking out here tonight. He's ready for war, wearing that camouflage gear. The broken brilliance of this man speaks volumes that he thinks that he can beat Lord Dragon 72. And now Matt Hardy quickly getting off the top turnbuckles. And again, as I should refrain, like, he did attack LP 123 after LP 123 attacked it. Well, not really attacked, but laid down the challenge. He was sick and tired of Malk, and Malk was playing these games saying, oh, do you want to go for a dance? Do you want to do this and this? And then, like, he was playing that mind games, and Malk went to, like, 100% when LP 123 just went and just said, nah, you're just a talentless piece of shit. And then Malk just, like, snapped. And by the looks of it, that may have cost Edward, like, a couple of things. Like that clothesline, the punch to the head, like, maybe for his own safety, he's good that he isn't in the building. But, like, we gotta be thinking, we know how LP 123 is. We know how he's been across these 3 seasons. In fact, like, he is the king of the deathmatch, and, like, at this point, like, I do not think for a second he's going to take Malk lightly. He knows he's been on a winning streak. He knows all of this, but he's been here long enough to adapt. He's been here long enough since season 1 on, like, 2K19. He's been here in season 2, which is when we started uploading these to YouTube. He's been here for a while, like, and he isn't going to just give up lightly. He's going to fight, and, like, this could be, like, a big deal. And Malk is manhandling Matt Hardy, and I know I'm not talking about the match, but, like, this is a big deal. And in this match, this is also a big deal. Matt wants revenge after what happened to his brother, and right now, Matt's not seeming to get over this, and Malk just is making an example of Matt Hardy. Like, he doesn't give 2 shits about Matt Hardy. He thinks that Matt Hardy is the worst Hardy Boys member. Like, he didn't even bother, like, going after Matt. He didn't even bother acknowledging Matt Hardy's legacy. ECW heavyweight champion, tag team champions galore, like TNA heavyweight champion. But, that shit doesn't mean nothing to him, because he is the second Hardy brother. You always think Jeff before Matt, usually. Apart from the broken brilliance, which is shown on display right here, where he outsmarted, Malk using his broken brilliance. But, like, Malk doesn't give a shit, because, quite frankly, like, he made a statement. He not only concussed Jeff Hardy on the stage ramp, he's also, like, he took out Samoa Joe in a match that Jeff was supposed to be in. He made a statement on COEW Wrestling. And, like, this is just an inconvenience on him for Empire. Like, why would he even want this? But he said open challenge is fair. He's gonna accept any challenges, and he's accepted this one from Matt Hardy. And Matt Hardy took this challenge, and he says that he's going to make Malk suffer. And he's going to rehabilitate the dragon that is beneath his soul. And, like, we know, and when that was said, you know, like, security popped up because we know that Matt has Vanguard and shit. And a quick clothesline to the outside, but, like, you know, that's happened. But anyway, Malk, again, not taking this seriously, as I think. But yeah, like Matt Hardy getting in a bit of offense there. Malk needs to be on his guard. He's on the outside of Matt Hardy's thing, but he's thinking about it again, and he's like, nah, that isn't a good idea. And then goes back into the ring, stepping over the ropes, and quickly Matt Hardy throwing him over, and just quickly says, this is who I am. Do not disrespect the legacy of the Hardy Boys. Matt Hardy going back up, and again just being pushed up. And then lifting up Matt Hardy. And quickly going in for a grapple. Matt with a kick to the gut. Matt Hardy maybe looking for a big boy interest from over the ropes. And then again over. Oh, snapmare to the outside. And now an elbow straight to the head. And from, oh, kick to the gut. Oh, quick shoulder barge on the outside. Oh, stomp to the face of Matt on the outside. And that was a big boy knee straight into the eye socket of Matt Hardy. Maybe trying to break his head even further. And now, oh, throwing him across the arena. Now, quickly. This is a 6 count. He might just go for a count out victory. He may just go, oh, Matt Hardy with a DDT. Wait, hold on. This might be Malk's loss. 8 by the referee. Matt quickly going into the ring and going back out. Matt straight away knowing that count out victory was going to happen, and Matt just going back into the ring. He ain't even risking that. And letting Matt come into the ring, and Matt quickly getting the Irish whip again, throws him out. What the fuck? V1 Matt Hardy right there. Matt Hardy. Button a kick to the face. And then quickly throws him again into the steel steps right there. Four count. The referee's count is final at this point. 6. Again, Malk seems to be breaking up this count. They're trying to fight. They're pulling at each other's hair. And Malk is actually staying in the ring. Oh, he just wanted a 7. He likes the number 7. 72 Dragon. Maybe it's part of his soul. Maybe Matt was correct with a broken brilliance. Who knows? But quickly, he's suplexing him. Oh, God, it's going up the stage. These guys are going up the stage at this point. Oh, and just throwing Matt back into the ring. Being like, no, and quickly just rolls into the ring. And he already knows what he wants. And he's picking at the ankle, going in for the ankle lock right there. Right in the front of the ropes. Matt cannot reach the ropes by the looks of it. He's trying to get over there, but Matt, like, not being able to reach the ropes at all in this debate. Wait a minute, Matt getting up. Twist of fate! Oh no, Matt might actually get the win here. 1, 2, 3, no! Matt with a surprise twist of fate. That could have picked up a big W from Matt Hardy. Snapmare with an elbow straight to the dome piece. Matt Hardy in full control right now after a twist of fate. And quickly with a net breaker. V1. I was seeing that ankle lock as the beginning and the end, but like I think Matt just reinserting his hand. He's biting the fingers! He's biting the fingers! This is a madman on the loose! Malk just quickly dropped him! Oh no, Malk is going up to the top rope. We know what this could mean. This could mean that big boy smash, taking down Matt with a big boy splash. 1, 2, 3, and Matt is just down and out. Oh, Malk just put an end to him, squashing him like a fly. that brief second of Matt Hardy hitting the twist of fate could have changed the match trajectory. Like that second, like I was saying how much like Matt didn't fear Matt, and like that 1 second could have changed it all. If Matt was strategic and with his plan, that could have been the ending blow. And Matt with that pin right hand. Matt just going flying right there. That big boy dive. Ending things right there for Matt Hardy.
Here's your winner, Madman Malenko.
And there is Malk. And Malk just picking up the victory there. Still on an undefeated streak though. I will say that's pretty impressed. Malk ain't letting it up one bit. Malk proving to be one of the standout wrestlers in Empire. It's time. It's time. It's main event time. And we have got ourselves Penta L0M, aka Pentagon, with versus Mock in the first ever death match on Empire. I think it's the first ever death match on Empire. It might not be. I don't know. It's the first main death match. Pentagon obviously beating Jim on Empire. Not on Empire, on COEW Wrestling. On the last episode. You should watch it. And this raises questions. This raises big, important questions, I feel. Like, I feel in my soul that this raises the fact that if Pentagon can beat Jim, like, if he beats Mal, he's going for 2 titles. Could we have a double champion in Pentagon? But alas, we need to see who you think will win in this in this department. Who do you think will win? This. We are back in the main event for Empire here tonight, and it is a death match. It is hardcore stipulations, no rules. And we have the man who defeated the COEW Wrestling COEW Wrestling hardcore champion in Penta L0M, aka Pentagon. Pentagon making his way back out here tonight.
Making his way to the ring,
looking primed and ready. We saw him in the black, but now he's back in the white hardcore attire. This man is ready for a fight at any stage now. This man is getting a COEW Wrestling Hardcore Championship title match in the near future. But for at the moment, he could be focusing on the Empire Championship and gain that belt. Pentagon setting a high standard and probably might do well. Like, I've never seen someone who's been as determined as Pentagon recently. He's been putting in that work. When he was underappreciated in season, 2, he's now proving to everyone that you should not sleep on Pentagon in the hardcore division. And he is proving that very, very fast indeed. Now it is time for the man who is as brutal, like one of the more brutal members of Empire
Weighing in at 230
recently. It is Mock. Let it burn as the fire raises. Mock looking for that Empire Heavyweight Championship shot, maybe against Scary Booty. Maybe he's looking to brutalize him, but he's fighting in death. He's fighting in Pentagon's wheelhouse, a death match. But he did challenge Mr. Pentagon to said match last week on Empire. And well, this man is a man of his word, and he is going to make sure that he sticks to it. And right now, I do trust the words of Malk. Malk getting ready, getting geared up, to be fair, for this match here tonight. And we'll see Pentagon versus Malk. Ring that bell. Death match stipulation. Will someone bleed here tonight? I don't think anyone's bled on this show so far. Going in for the pinfall. Almost trying to mock Malk a little bit there. And a quick front drop kick. And now getting into the swing of things. But yeah, a little bit of mocking right there onto Mock. And then quickly with backdrop driver Pentagon. Getting in some real good offense in off at the start, going in for a front punch. Oh, quickly turning that around from Pentagon into the ropes, and quickly with just a diving clothesline taking down Pentagon. What is Malk's persuasion at the moment? Elbow drop straight to the spine. We know those metal elbow pads can do a lot of damage. That discus forearm is one key example. Again, that front drop kick. Malk is setting up a high precedent, and he just goes to the outside and he follows Pentagon. Like, you know, there ain't no rules. Like, they can stay out here as long as they want. This will end in pinfall or submission. And we've seen death matches go to extreme, absurd lengths in COEW wrestling, and this could be one of those times. Like, this could be a time where Pentagon loses. It could be one where Malk loses, but these men are sacrificing their health, their mental well-being, just their well-being in general, for like a chance to get the title. And that is the thing. Like, you may be thinking the Pentagon may be going soft on him, but that like, he has zero fear, zero narrow. And now quickly going under into a Boston Crab real quick. Locking it in tight there. And then quickly getting out of it. Booting him in the face a little bit there. Now going in. Oh, never mind. Trying to go for a grappling exchange. It didn't really work. Now going in for a kick to the gut. Now kick to the chest. Now maybe looking in for something. Leg drop on the apron. On the outside. What is he doing? Head drop straight onto the armor plate. I do not know if that does do any damage, but hey, if it does, I will eat my words. Elbow drop though, straight through the heart. Like, trying to go through the metal armor into the heart. Like, I'm like trying to pierce the armor. Like, that may hurt. But then also crossbody taking down Pentagon, and our first weapon here tonight in this death match is that big ass sledgehammer. Again, career-threatening injury could happen with the sledgehammer, and taking down Pentagon. And then just drops the hammer. Like, he knows what he can and can't do. He knows that Pentagon is his bitch in this scenario. He doesn't need to risk everything so often, but quickly with a super kick, and Pentagon just screaming. Zero narrow for Pentagon, and now quickly going in for an Enziguri over to the outside, and Pentagon looking for a suicide dive. Hurricane Rana on the outside right there. And Pentagon going for a stomp on the back. Maybe looking for the arm drag here to Malk. No, maybe lifting up. Malk's head a little bit above, going in for a forearm strike. Hurricanrana straight down onto the mat on the outside, going in for the cover. A 1 count, maybe. 1, 2. Oh, a 2 count. Malk getting up, though. He is determined as ever. Remember, Mock. Jesus, did I say Malk for the entire match? Apologies on commentary skills. But Mock getting up, like, he ain't letting that happen. And going in for the kendo stick shot. The kendo stick straight to the head. No, quickly, Pentagon turns that back on him. Remember, Malk had to choke out Mock to make sure that he had to win that match. Mock was not staying down at all, and he was the one that brought the fight, like the biggest fight, to Malk. Like, even Matt Hardy with his brief burst of like doing that, like Mock standed a chance in the open challenge, and the quick power driver on the outside right there. Now I'm going in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jesus! Pentagon, like last time, pile driver on the outside, picking up the win. What? That was fast. That pile driver must have knocked him out senseless. And again, look at that pile driver right there. Just looking up at the sky in sheer agony. That must have hurt. And look at this, Pentagon picking up 2 wins. And Pentagon is going after the flyweight and the hardcore title, building momentum. And not only that, but also winning in a never hardcore match. Pentagon maybe looking for double champion status. Or either way, that was a fast main event, but this is COEW Wrestling Empire episode 5. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all had a lovely day. I enjoyed commentating this show. If you're watching this on YouTube, we stream Empire every Thursday and just every Thursday. But also we stream normal COEW Wrestling Season 3 episodes. We stream those on a Sunday on Twitch. And yeah, and also if you're on Twitch, I upload them to YouTube called Cult of Edward Wrestling. Not called Cult of Edward Wrestling, Cult of Edward. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.